After I spent $8,000 on my own money on small gun safes, I tested the biometrics, I found deadly design flaws, I tested long-term reliability, and a couple of safes broke all by themselves. And then I probably tested over 10 small gun safes to see just how tough they really are. And with all that, these are my top gun safe picks. This is the King Knox PB1 multi-gun safe. Main features: when I lock my gun in a little tank of a safe, I want to know I can get it out. That's why I'm 100% sold on the Knox Simplex push button lock. And it's not cheap all by itself, as you can see here. Plus, Knox has a lifetime warranty and are made in the USA. And now onto my pry rating. I tried to pry into this little tank, and as you can see here with my PB1 model, I can tell you this: my pry tools are pretty much useless. Even if I could get some pry leverage, you're now dealing with thick 10 gauge steel and this massive steel bolt. I base my top tier rating system on how Knox safes are designed and built. The Knox gets a 5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. If my life is on the line, I don't want batteries or electronics to worry about. I want a 100% mechanical safe, and that's why my Knox is my personal bedside safe. The push button lock is fast and easy to use, and it's just going to work for years to come. The Knox earns a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: Knox safes are my go-to vehicle safes. Neither extreme cold or heat will affect these little tanks. This is the Verifi Biometric Rifle Safe. Main features: the Verifi Safe features a self-diagnostic test every 24 hours or after every use. There's also an open door alarm, battery meter, tamper alerts, and data log. Automatic opening and locking door. Also comes with adjustable shelves and includes 5 padded barrel holders, designed to fit 2 ARs or AK type rifles with magazines attached. Adjustable interior light, and the best biometrics I tested out of all major safe brands. And now onto my pry rating. This looks to be a stronger rifle locker than most in its class, say compared to this RPMB style rifle lockers you see here. With concealed hinges and recessed door that helps protect against pry attacks, the Verifi Safe gets a 4 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. Verifi Safes feature an FBI rated touch chips TCS1 fingerprint sensor, and my biometric test has easily passed my wet and powder test. It was also the hardest safe to biohack. You can see these advanced biometric tests on my channel. The Verifi Safe gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: I have owned 2 Verifi Safes that have performed flawlessly over 3 years. These are quality safes that I put my trust into. This is the Stealth Shadow SV1 gun safe. Main features: this is the most secure gun safe you can buy, even more secure than a Knox, Feline, or even Viking safe, and here's why. The Stealth Shadow features a UL-approved S&G Spartan electronics deadbolt. This thing is even EMP rated. S&G locks are the type of electronics found on bigger safes. You won't find this on any other small safes. The Stealth Safe features a super thick 7 gauge steel lid, 10 gauge steel body with a gas strut to help lift that heavy lid, foam interior with space for 2 full-size pistols. And now onto my pry rating. With the 7 gauge steel lid and steel deadbolt, the Stealth Safe is on another level of protection. Even a skilled attacker is going to have major problems with this little safe. If you need the best of the best, this is it. The SV1 gets a 6 out of 5 rating. It just broke my rating system. Now my quick access rating. The UL listed S&G electronic lock is simply the best you can find in the small safe category. Just simply input your code and twist the dial and you're in. The ShadowVault SV1 gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: the Shadow SV1 is the most secure small gun safe you can find. This would be my go-to storage option, but also a great quick access bedside safe. It's a tank. This is V-Line's Brute XD push button gun safe. Main features: this one is thick, constructed of rugged 10 gauge steel with an overlapping lid, making it virtually pry proof when bolted down to a secure surface. Has a gas strut to help lift and lower that heavy steel lid, and the best lock in the small safe industry, that being the Simplex push button lock. And now onto my pry rating. From my test on similar safes like you see here with my Knox, with its own very pry resistant design, the Brute XD takes it to another level with its 100% overlapping design. If you need more protection than a Knox or Viking safe, this is the one. The V-Line Brute XD gets a 6 out of 5 pry rating. It just broke my rating system. Now my quick access rating. The Simplex lock that is also made in the US is not cheap all by itself. They are easy to reprogram and even easier to use. This is the lock I use for my personal quick access gun safe, with no batteries or electronics to think about, and even better with no keyhole to pick open. It's truly lockpicking lawyer proof. The V-Line Brute XD gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: all V-Line push button safes make perfect vehicle safes. With no electronics or batteries to worry about, neither extreme hot or cold will affect these safes. You really can't beat a mechanical gun safe. This is V-Line's push button gun safe. Main features: this V-Line safe has enough room for a 1911 or 2 compact handguns, as you can see here. This safe is my standard for 100% quick access, and that is thanks to its mechanical Simplex push button lock. Made from 16 gauge steel with pry resistant clamshell lid that extends completely over the sides of the safe. Also has 4 pre-drilled mounting holes for permanent placement. V-Line safes are made in the USA. And now onto my pry rating. It may only be 16 gauge steel, but with V-Line's clamshell design and continuous hinge, and when bolted down, the V-Line is pretty much pry attack proof. The V-Line gets a 5 out of 5 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. The Simplex lock is also made in the USA and it's not cheap all by itself. Simplex locks are easy to reprogram and even easier to use. This is the lock I use for my personal quick access gun safe. With no batteries or electronics to worry about, and even better, no keyhole to pick open, these push button locks simply can't be beat. The V-Line gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, I've had my V-Line safe for over 3 years, and after spending $8,000 on different small safes, which ones do I believe will still be working in 50 years, this V-Line would be one of those safes. This is V-Line's tactical weapon locker. Main features, this is my go-to vehicle safe, with a 12 gauge steel body and a 14 gauge steel lid, and also includes a moly panel board that allows you to attach and securely hold many different types of gear and firearms. Also includes 2 gas struts to help assist opening and closing that heavy steel lid. And now onto my pry rating. The safe has 3 locking points. First is with the Simplex push button lock. This is your quick access option, but if you need more protection, this V-Line safe has 2 mechanical locking points at either end of the safe, as you can see here. This will be a bad day for a pry attack. The V-Line safe gets a 5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. This is my go-to quick access lock. No electronics or batteries to worry about. The Simplex push button lock is going to work 100% when you need it to. The V-Line gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, the safe is the perfect vehicle safe as neither cold or heat will affect this safe. Mechanical safes are truly the best vehicle option. This is Vaultek's Smart Station clock. Main features, hidden in plain sight is best, and there are none better than Vaultek Smart Station. This clock safe comes with 4 ways to enter: biometric number pad, smart app, or key. Features precision ball bearing twin rail system that automatically deploys the safe open quickly with a smooth and silent action and can fit pistols up to 9 inches. With the Bluetooth 2.0 app, you can manage and monitor safe activity from your smartphone, view history log, check for tampering, and customize safe settings. Top mounted wireless phone charging, USB-C accessory charging ports, and with a sleek customizable LED display showing time, temperature, and humidity. LED interior light, and also comes with a steel security cable. And now onto my pry rating. Vaulteks are well built, and if you add stealth, it only gets better. But this safe still features Vaultek's signature anti-impact latch design and anti-pry construction. The Vaultek Smart Station gets a 4 out of 5 rating. Now my quick access rating. With my test of my Vaultek VS20i, it easily passed my wet and powder test. Also opened in a good 1 second flat with the biometrics, and is still going strong after 3 years. Vaultek makes great little safes that you can count on. The Vaultek Smart Station gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, hiding in plain sight is best for a small gun safe, and this Vaultek makes the perfect bedside safe. This is the Sentry Biometric Gun Safe. Main features, it's built super damn tough, taking over 23 minutes of full force pry attack with stage 3 tools. Not in a million years did I ever think it would be this tough, just with one locking latch. The Sentry Safe features a gas strut to help lift and lower that heavy steel lid. Enter the safe with either biometrics, electronic number pad, or mechanical key. And now onto my pry rating. Take a look at just how much damage this way under $200 safe took. This little safe gives you real pry protection. I have the full pry test on my channel if you wanted to see just how tough this safe is. The Sentry Safe earns a 4 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. I tested my Sentry Safe for over 3 years without any issues, and even though it took a lot of damage, it still registers my fingerprint to this day, as you can see here. The biometrics are also more secure than my $300 Vaultek, and it passed my wet and powder test. What's not to like here? The Sentry Safe earns a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, I would say this is more than just a gun locker. It's truly a tiny safe. Sentry is my top budget brand. This is Viking Security Multi-Gun Safe. Main features, no keys, no batteries to worry about, and a best mechanical push-button lock for quick, reliable access. The Gardall Simplex lock is not cheap all by itself, as you can see here. With Viking, you also get interior LED light. The Viking Safe also comes in many other configurations, as you can see here. And now onto my pry rating. The Viking Safe is built tough with a 5mm door. The door is also laser cut. This makes for a smaller gap that is harder to insert pry tools. Also features a 40mm steel deadbolt. This is a 27-pound tank of a small safe. In my pry testing of other safes, this is up there with the Fort Knox. These are next level small safes with massive pry protection. The Viking Safe gets a 5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. The most important thing you need when you place your gun in a tank of a little safe is knowing you can get it out quickly and reliably. And with this push button lock, you can 100% get in when you need to. This is my standard lock for quick access. The Viking Safe gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, for the price, they are the best bang for the buck. You really can't beat a mechanical safe. This is Vaultek's MXI Multi-Pistol Smart Safe. Main features, if you want a smart safe, this is the one. With Wi-Fi connectivity, you can view the safe data and receive instant alerts for safe activity right to your smartphone. Manage and monitor your safe remotely from your Wi-Fi app or online web dashboard. View battery levels, history log, interior temperature, plus humidity. Be alerted everywhere for tampering, impacts, or when the safe has been opened. Comes with a rechargeable lithium battery, modular interior lighting, high-density twin pistol rack, with storage up to 8 handguns. And now onto my pry rating. From the build of my Vaultek VS20i and my test of 10 safes in the small safe category, Vaultek makes a tough product. The Vaultek MXi is made from 14 gauge carbon steel progressively formed body and 12 gauge steel door, and features anti-pry bar and dual impact latches, as well as instant alerts through Vaultek's app. The Vaultek gets a 5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. There are a lot of ways to gain access into this safe. First is with the biometric fingerprint sensor, digital number pad, mechanical key, or from Vaultek's app, or with the Nano Smart button. The safe gets the award for the most ways in. My testing of my VS20i biometrics went well, with an average time to open in 1 second flat. It also passed my wet and powder test. The Vaultek MXi gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, the safe is pretty damn cool. Not cheap, but no one makes a better smart safe than Vaultek. Until next time, see you then.